This is the Texas Weather Outlook video for Wednesday, June 28th. Very beautiful day out currently so far. There is an uptick in storm chances Friday night to Saturday morning. But first, let's take a look at the visible satellite view. It was very nice, beautiful day today. Just a few surface clouds aloft. Do want to note that the trough down here in the north that's been keeping temperatures below average in the past couple of days, that's now lifted off to the north, and we should see temperatures return back to the mid to upper 90s in the next few days. But for now, for the temperatures this afternoon, Arlington 65, DFW 87. Really in the mid to upper 80s in most spots, but in Greenville, where they have a temperature, they have a regular temperature of 90 degrees so far, and we'll see many more 90s as we get on with the evening. Take a look at the watch warning map. So far, things are quiet, other than a few red flag warnings up in the mountainous regions, but other than that, things are quiet. Any problems with severe weather today? Have an enhanced risk for much of Iowa and some of the adjacent states, and the risk for severe weather today goes down to the plains of Colorado. And tomorrow, risk for severe weather for parts of Kansas, Nebraska, and again some of the adjacent states, and the standard slight risk goes to near Cleveland, Ohio. And this is day 3 on Friday. Risk from severe weather from near Oklahoma to parts of Michigan, with the greatest threat being in the Great Lakes region. For much of North Texas is in the risk for thunder, but no organized severe weather is expected. Rain for the next 7 days, followed through Wednesday of next week. This is suggesting less than an inch of rain over North Texas. We could see some isolated spots of 1 inch, perhaps even 1.5 inches of rain in some isolated spots in North Texas. And really, that what you see here with the chances of rain is really going to come with any storms that develop on Friday night / Saturday morning. If you're traveling out in the Atlantic, you're in luck, because tropical cyclone activity is not expected during the next 48 hours or the next 2 days, and that's the same story for the next 5 days, and you could say for the next week. Alright, here we go. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock at 500 millibars. Note that trough out in the mountainous regions, and same story as today. We are dry with highs, mostly sunny and very warm with highs in the mid to upper 90s. Friday, we do have a little bit of cloud coverage here and there, but still very, very warm with highs again in the mid to upper 90s. Saturday, we could see a chance for some showers and thunderstorms during the morning hours of Saturday. Other than that, the rest of the day will be partly cloudy with highs in the mid 90s. Sunday is the same thing. Monday, partly cloudy and hot with highs in the mid to upper 90s. Tuesday is the same thing. Tuesday, Independence Day, 4th of July, same thing. Pretty typical weather for 4th of July and this month. And here's a week from today, July 5th on Wednesday. Heights are starting to come up here, and most of the moisture will stay to the north of here, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll just stick with sunshine with highs in the upper 90s. And this is the end of the forecast period on Friday, July 7th. Wow, that's scary. We have a 594 heat ring, which is inside of that we have a 597 heat bubble, which is really going to trap most of the mountainous regions, well, really most of the western states, with some excessive heat. If you're not in the heat wave, you're in the excessive ridge. You're in the deep ridge that's in place, and for us, we should see more sun than clouds and highs in the mid 90s, and we have a chance of some moisture returning to our area with the chance of a storm or two. taking a look at numbers for the next 7 days, we do warm down to the low 90s with that surface front coming through, bringing that chance for some showers and thunderstorms on during the morning hours. But really, most of the week we should stay in the 90s for the highs, and then the lows mid to upper 70s. That's it for the Texas Weather Outlook video. We'll have more notes on my Instagram page. Be sure to follow my Instagram at tornado_Neil. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day, and Godspeed.